Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Hope you all are doing well. Welcome to today's analysis. Let's go and see what is happening in the market right after yesterday's meeting and yesterday's analysis. There was a huge fall in the price of Bitcoin and the entire cryptocurrency in general. But it wasn't something new for us. We already knew what is going to happen. I mentioned to everybody that due to war that is being stopped and peace is about to come, now the market needs to go back to where it has been. And all this time, because of every time that there was war and Israel was hitting Gaza and killing and murdering a lot of people, that's why the market was going up in order to distract people, not because there's a mass adoption, not because everybody likes to come here and invest, because there's very few people that they do. And this market is a lot volatile and it was run obviously by the institutions. And if you see the way everything has lost all their gains, a lot of institutions panicked and sold all their money. But it's not something new that they didn't know. And a lot of people, while using leverage, all of them are completely wiped out. At least $3 trillion is absolutely wiped out from all these financial markets, including cryptocurrency. Now, that was one reason. The second reason that caused a cascade effect in the market was because Donald Trump announced that they're going to uh, put 100% tariffs on China's products, which they have been doing the whole year. But the market did affect every time they did it. But it's all, again, what do we call an excuse for the market to further go down. But that wasn't the uh, the whole point of why the market dumped. The whole point of market was that for straight 2 years that we had a good stable run in Bitcoin. Let me show you in this chart. It was because since then the market was going up. You can go and fact check whatever I'm saying, that every bigger gain that was happening in Bitcoin and in crypto in general was right at the time that Israel was bombing Gaza and the market was going up. Unfortunately, that's why it was going up. Um, so this was October 7th. Let me show you exactly here. Here was October the 7th that everybody say. And since then, the market kept going up an insane percentages. But the way that this liquidation happened today, it has never happened in the entire history of crypto or any financial markets. And who knows, we might go back to these places, but that's why we need to be very careful that how the market and the emotions of people are connected together. Unfortunately, people, the masses or common man doesn't know how the market truly works. Whenever it starts going up, they come in the market, then the market goes down. And whenever it comes down, instead of buying, they panic still, they sell whatever they have, then the market starts going up. That's what we're trying to avoid. We do the opposite. We buy whenever the price is cheap or the price is down, and we sell when the price is at its highest. And that's exactly what we did. That's exactly what we did. And I gave the signals as well to you guys in the community. Right here, obviously it was a take profit level, and I said Bitcoin is done, it has stopped. You can be in certain other coins, but for each one of that you need to have one, maximum 3% in a spot and a stop loss. Okay, in a spot, not in futures. There are some people that they did futures and they lost all their money. We're going to talk about that. A lot of people did. But because futures is first haram, second it's unethical, third nobody makes money there. It's all a scam. Absolutely nobody makes money. It's all made for the gamblers. Trust me. Uh, Anyways, so here we had a quick buy and we sold immediately right at here, getting out of the market entirely because I was telling you guys even before the price was going like this, I was like, we need to come here in order to form a stronger support, then we can go up. So we were actually waiting for $117,000. One day before that, because even I wasn't able to believe that what I'm seeing in the market, that if there's going to be a dump like this. I discussed it with my auntie because she's obviously my teacher. She taught me everything. So I told her that what I see in the market is a great dump. Unfortunately, if that is going to happen, everything is going to uh, lose in such a way that we can't believe it. But as I analyze every day and as I analyze uh, every single move, I needed to find a spot either here or here to buy, but I still didn't buy any of it because we didn't get the chance. And all this happened in one single day. We went from $122,000 to $103,000 in one single day. And yes, it was absolutely crazy. You can see that. So, what is next? How are we going to prepare ourselves? Where are we going to buy? We need to put all the levels and set our emotions aside because overall, it is what it is. These things happen and it's all for this worldly matters that we do. That's why we need money. We have to spend it. We have to make it, but we don't have to lose ourselves in the meantime while doing so. Okay? So it happens, but you as a professional, what should you do? You should look for the ways to make more money, to invest in the things that can make you more money in the future. So that's how you can be financially free. But at the same time, it shouldn't affect you, your mental health, your family, your relationships, or any other thing. Anyways, let's go and see how can we trade it. So this is the chart that I posted right after the daily candle closed here. I was awake. I didn't sleep the whole night last night. I was waiting to see because I know most of you guys do sleep and you don't even wake up early. Anyways, but that's not the point here. The point is that if you are early in everything and every move of the market, you always win. That's why I'm always there. I'm always watching and I'm tracking the move of the market every single day. Now, we have this mid-range zone that has been taken out a couple of times, but for the safekeeping, for us to still have a way to see where we can enter just in case that because the market has already dumped this much, even below and went to the other zones, but it came back and closed here, we need to find a place where we can enter. So the first scenario is obviously the price goes higher to around like 114,000. Then on the retest, we buy it, or depending on the market condition, we can just buy on the breakout. But it should be above this zone. That's one case, just in case it goes up. But what I really want to see, although everybody, literally everybody, if you go and listen to on X, exactly those people that they were calling for higher levels at here, which I was bearish, and I was saying that from here the market should go down, and at that time they were saying that no, it's going to explode. We are on an alt season, everything is going to go. Wait a bit. Okay, we need to find each level that how the market is going to go. You can see that the price got compressed here. A lot of people knew that the tariffs are coming. Insider traders knew that it's going to happen. So what they did, they sold right here. Right at the place I told you guys to sell. They sold at that exact place. That's why it caused the market to consolidate for a while, because the more they kept selling, there were other people that they tried to buy, then it fell below, they tried to buy again, then it fell below. Eventually, the seller pressure was so much that it caused the entire market to crash, and they eventually won. And I won as well. You see? So now, when I see this happening, I want the wick to be felt. So if it's in my case, if I want to invest and if I want to be correct, I want to do it in a place that it makes more sense. So first of all, if we go and fill this wick, I would be happily buying it because it happened so quickly. To be honest, I wasn't able to buy it. I was having dinner and I was up the whole time looking at the market. That time I got busy and I really didn't come and check the market, what is happening. It didn't even worth checking, because when you are right before, what's the point of seeing it? Oh, it happened the way I analyzed. Oh, what should I do? So, how that I thought that I am right? Because the moment peace was there, the market didn't need to distract people anymore. What they distracted you guys right after that was that they announced 100% tariff on China. And that went all over the news across the entire world, and this happened very quickly, but it just continued what it was supposed to do. This is the this is that thin line that you guys need to understand. If you understand this, then you have understood so many things in life in general. Okay? So, we needed to come back here to fill the orders, and once the orders are filled, we can go and buy it. So this is another scenario that I am looking at. And there's a mid-range here, which is 107, that for a very long time the price was holding here. So I want to see price stopping here and make a new structure. And once that structure is gives me some sign, then I'm going to buy. So one scenario, two
I got some.
scenarios, three scenarios, all these scenarios are valid in my view. You can even do that, like you can keep making more zones lower just in case the price goes there. But I think a lot of people are already liquidated, and I don't think we're going to see any $98,000 yet, because the bigger move of the market, the alt season, is actually left. But that's what everybody was also waiting, which was October. And I said the same thing. If everybody is waiting for October to be an October and everything is going to the skies, you need to be. Can you please mute the mic, whoever's mic is on? Please mute your mic. Michael and Adib. I think it's Adib. Okay. So, because when the masses are waiting for something to happen, every influencer on Twitter, on YouTube, everywhere, if you see them calling for alt season, and there's institution adoption, and Michael Saylor is talking, and everybody's going crazy. Ethereum is going to go to $8,000. I don't know. Bitcoin is going to go to $1 million. When you hear these things a lot, you need to put it aside, think for a second that everybody's thinking the same. But the market is not going to do the exact same thing that they're waiting for. Why would it give everybody the opportunity to make money? Do you think it's very easy to make money in this market? Then what did you do here when the market dumped? Were you out of the market? Were you in the market? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. The same thing, when I saw this, I was like, bro, everybody is so bullish in this month. I need to be very careful. Whenever the market reaches the top or my analysis comes to the point that I need to exit, I really exit. I don't wait. I take whatever it gives. I take all my profit. I lower down all my positions. And the same way when it goes down, I come and try to put money there. Right at the place that everybody is fearful, I come and put all my money there. And whenever everybody is greedy, I just get out of the market. It is that simple, but not that simple as I am saying, because I'm talking from a lot of experience. But in order for you to understand, you need to also be thinking the same way, which few people does. And if you see, few people are also millionaires and billionaires in the world, but the masses, unfortunately, they are poor. They just follow whatever somebody else tells them. They don't follow their own ideas, they don't follow whatever their instinct is. So it's very, very important. So these are the three scenarios that I am waiting for Bitcoin. None of it has happened. The price has gotten stuck here completely. But this is not where I'm going to buy. I would happily let the market go a little bit up from here to confirm that we're going to be in a healthier market. Then when it comes down a little bit, or according to whatever the sentiment and the analysis says later in the market, according to that, I will come and invest. It's that simple. No need to panic. No need to see that, oh, the market is down, I should buy now. You can always wait. A few percentages here, a few percentages there is not going to change your life. But if your analysis gets bad, if you enter a bad trade, even if you make money, it's not worth it. But if your analysis is correct, everything is correct. But if you didn't make money or you lost a little bit, at least you would know in your heart that your analysis was correct. And every human makes a mistake, and that's fine. You didn't you didn't go against your rules. You didn't become, what is it called? Undisciplined? Whatever. So you need to follow your system. That's what is going to change your life. A system. So if you see, Allah has given us a system to follow, which is Islam. That is our system. We need to follow that. But if we don't, we put everything in jeopardy and we actually go against what Allah is saying to us. So that's a system. But there's also another system, which is from Shaitan, which is this worldly system that is running. Some people call it matrix, some people call it system, some people call it governments, whatever. You need to not think that way, because they control the media and you fall for that. And what is the media? It's everything that you use and you see in your phone and social media. And even if you're hearing from other people, they have probably heard it from somewhere that was from the news. So you need to do your own analysis, and you will see, inshallah, that so many times you are correct against everything that you see. So that's also what I was always afraid of. And whenever I was seeing other people's analysis, I was doubting my own analysis. But then it was over for me. I had to either fix it or follow that and still keep losing. So what I did, I trusted my own analysis. I stopped being attached to money, because I understood that even at the times that I don't have money, Food comes from somewhere. Rizq, Allah sends from somewhere. There's nothing to be scared of at all if you're surrendered to Him. Then slowly, when I trusted my own analysis, if I tell you, it would look like that I am bragging. But Allah knows that so many times that I was looking at my own analysis and I was looking at other people's analysis on X, there were so many good traders that I have learned personally from, but they were wrong against what I was doing. So you see, I'm still saying it's not because what I did, it's what Allah is giving me slowly every day with all the hard work. It's not easy, but yes, eventually you can be correct. So let's move into some altcoins and also to your questions, because now it's irrelevant if I keep and go and talk to about Ethereum. I shared this chart in the private group to students. I also shared Solana. You can see it all here. If you're not in the private, do join there. So this is all I'm giving you freely. I really don't care if you want to join or no, but please try to learn, try to teach people as well in the community, engage with them, teach them, solve their problems. Then you're gonna see that it will affect your life, and you will inshallah learn so much, and Allah will eventually provide you with a lot of happiness and with a lot of risk just because you're helping others. And that is really our mission inside Halal Portfolio, because I couldn't find any other place like this to come and trade in spot, to teach people as well, to have a community that everybody's talking, and the analysis is also good. And you take leverage by buying new coins, not through futures, by buying new coins or the ones that fundamentally is good. People are going to benefit in the future from this market. So my internet got disconnected. Okay, I think my internet got disconnected. Do I have you guys again? Yeah, my
Yeah,
internet
yeah, you're
connected.
audible.
Okay. So anyways, I don't know what I was talking about. Anyways, we have 10 minutes left for the meeting, then I'll have to go do other things. Ask me your questions, give me the coins, tell me what I should analyze for you guys.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hello. How do I pronounce
Assalamu alaikum.
on?
Aban, yes,
Okay. How are you,
I'm the
brother?
same guy. I'm the same guy who
Yes,
was
yes.
delaying the meeting and all, if you remember.
It's it's okay,
So, how
brother.
are you?
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, brother.
Okay. Yeah, can you please share few chart setups for my holdings currently in Psi and LTC? If you could share some thoughts on that.
Okay, you have LTC. Let me see, where do I have it in my list? Let me just go and add them here instead of these two. One is LTC, USDT, and the other one is,
Psi, SEI.
yes. Okay, got it. Do you remember? I think it's still the analysis that I gave you earlier a while ago.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, we had run from here twice. Oh my God, it went to this high lately.
Yeah.
Holy,
Hmm.
what is this, bro? What is this? Okay, so eventually it came to this
I'm myself
trend.
puzzled.
Hmm? Sorry?
Yeah, I myself puzzled what happened.
Yes, bro. Yes, so if you see, bro, we are in this demand trend line, this whole area, which it was such a good opportunity, but I think you were not there at the market. You missed it as well, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so this is how it's looking like. The
Current
range is,
at the current price, I had I had invested what is at the current price. So currently I am not at loss in LTC, but few other holdings which I had like XRP and all, they got few drag downs. But now I've basically switched to Psy. Rest almost 75% portfolio is in my LTC, and I'm at market price. No loss in this.
okay. Okay, that's fine. So let's take a look at this weekly first. So if you see, this is the range. You have it from $47 to $57. This whole range
Mm.
is a weekly demand. That's why it was bought pretty quickly from here and it bounced back
Yes.
to where it fell from. But the major zone that we had that is currently broken actually is obviously this entire range which we previously did analysis on, if you remember. So it's currently below that, and
Yes.
even today it went once up there at 102. That was the exit point, I think, for this. Now, this is my personal view, which I just talked on Bitcoin as well, that because
Mm.
the market has already fallen, it doesn't mean that it's not going to go there. The wick is going to be filled. So this is one view that I have.
Correct.
The second view is unless this do something like this and the price comes and close above this zone, I cannot say that I am bullish for Litecoin or
Hmm.
any crypto because they all look the same, just a little bit difference and the price
Hmm.
difference. So this is the zone that it needs to reclaim in order to go up. But where can it stop again? It can be between here and these lower levels, which let me tell you exactly because we need to not see it like that I just made the drawing. We need to see it from a better perspective.
In the weekly, if we can set fib retracement at point 0.5, uh, almost point 0.5, it always tries to fill that wick.
Yes, so
It
it's
might
quite
find
possible.
support there.
It's quite possible. We need to track that through Bitcoin because whenever Bitcoin stops, these also stop. But for altcoins,
Hmm.
unfortunately, we cannot exactly find that it's going to stop exactly here, and that's the exact place that Bitcoin also stops. We need to first see if Bitcoin stops. It can stop anywhere. It can stop here, then it will become a demand. It can stop here,
Hmm.
then it can become a demand. It can even stop here, then that will be the demand for Litecoin if Bitcoin is in a very good sure place. So if you want to accumulate for long term, this should be the price that you should
Yes.
accumulate. And the other one is obviously below this, and it will give you this range. You can accumulate below $58 price. But I still think that it might come here, then it will consolidate before we go up. So this is the actual price. We should see a consolidation here. And for Bitcoin, it also gives me these levels as I showed you. Was it here? Yes. So for Bitcoin, it's hard money. So maybe it will come and stop at 107 or it will come back to 102, which will take Litecoin and everything else back down to those levels if that is supposed to happen. If not,
Correct.
if we get a close above these levels and the price stops and consolidates here, or make a
Hmm.
you can see that this is the this is what I want Bitcoin to take out if we come and see in shorter term. It's actually this level that I keep saying. If we come and see, it needs a proper breakout here. So if this confirms, I would be happily letting it to go up, then I would buy back here, then it's fine for
Hmm.
me. Then it will go. That's how
Correct.
sure I trade. So
It usually takes few days as
yes, yet it keeps
distribution and accumulation
consolidating here,
happens.
something like this, then it eventually
Correct.
does
Yeah.
this. Okay, the other one was say, let's go through that. Guys, if you have questions, I don't know how long of this meeting is left. Oh my god, it's 2 minutes left. Um, it's okay if you guys have questions, I will try to answer it in the group. Tell me there. But I'm going to cover say here, which has an insane chart. So literally it went to zero. By zero, I mean it went
Zero.
to its absolute bottom, which is not expected, but anything other than Bitcoin, you can expect this to happen. Other than Bitcoin, it should be clear to everybody by now, no?
Correct.
Well, you can see where Bitcoin is standing right now. Um, okay,
It
brother.
literally went up almost 200 to 300%. If you can uh, do the price tool, it literally,
Sorry, I didn't understand. What do you want?
yeah, if you can see the wick, it is almost 230%.
Yes, I can show you another one, which is Atom. It went to zero as
Atom,
well and
yeah,
did a
I
lot
saw
of
that. Zero
percentages
as well.
back. Yeah. So, yes, these things, like, you can say the same for, what is it? The other one, I forgot the name. Sui. It went to zero point 0.5
Yes.
dollars. Yeah, so
Crazy.
probably, but my portfolio, alhamdulillah, stays strong. Even before the dump, I sold some. Before it actually went
Mhm.
down. So Dogecoin was at 24 cents. I sold uh, right there before it actually went down the same day. So I was out. I'm always out. Whenever it gives me